Alright, this video is gonna be weird. It's just gonna be kind of weird, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. And look, I swear to you, this video is not sponsored. I'm not being forced to make this video or anything. And trust me, you will know why if you watch this video for like longer than a minute. Okay, like this is not crazy. I'm not just saying this. You guys know how I am. I just get kind of like attracted to random things for random reasons that you probably didn't think about, and maybe I didn't even think about until I played it, and then I was like, wait a second. Oh, shit. Oh, God, this changes everything. Alright, so, alright, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about Fortnite. Yes, the game that's been, like, just exploding with attention recently for God knows what reason. I don't know, like, Drake is playing it, and Battle Royale's already, like, really successful, and it's obviously built to be like the most played game. It's even like family friendly. All of that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, that's not even what this is about at all. I will admit the only reason that I've played Fortnite is because it was just so popular. Where it was like, that was like the only reason I'd ever heard of it. But then when I actually started playing it, I was like, wait, whoa, wait a second, wait. Okay, so here's my thing about Fortnite that I realized while playing it. This is gonna be so funny when you hear me say this, because you're gonna be like, oh my god, of course Blue Drake would fucking like that. So Fortnite is built on Unreal Engine 4. If you didn't know that, this is Unreal Engine 4. In fact, I use this to like make our other projects. You know, like we worked on Harsh Doorstop, that little Warfare 1944 video that I made. There's all sorts of stuff that we do in Unreal Engine 4, and we actually use the exact same launcher to do all of our work that Fortnite is installed into, because Epic is kind of really cool. Like I was saying before, making games is almost like the new like modding, and that's kind of what Epic Games is doing. They've got this launcher which makes it really easy to like modify and make new content, and they also have other games integrated directly into them. In fact, they also have this modding thing where you can go and you can download like Squad's SDK and like Hello Neighbors SDK, etc. And Fortnite, for those of you who are not aware, is actually made by Epic. It is made by the same people that make Unreal Engine 4. And the reason this is important, is because whenever Epic makes a game like Fortnite, and they obviously like update their engine to be better to support games like Fortnite, everybody that makes games on Unreal Engine 4 benefits from that, because they share a lot of the systems and optimizations and updates that they make to the engine with the rest of their development community. That's why it's so cool. And as you guys also know, I am a big fan of Battlefield Bad Company 2. I'm a big fan of the Battlefield franchise. I was a big fan of, obviously, older games like Battlefield 2, but ever since Bad Company 2, with the really advanced destruction systems, and it was just really gorgeous, it was a whole new tier of gameplay. Hold up, let me get away from this guy. Please don't shoot me! I'm making a video talking about things that have nothing to do with doing Battle Royale right now, so leave me alone. See if I can get away. Leave me alone. I mean, I guess, to be fair, like, this is probably what I should be doing anyways, right? Like, it's like deathmatch, so, I mean, I'm like the guy in Hunger Games that's, like, hiding underneath of a bridge. Ah! Nope! Not gonna get me. Not gonna get me. Alright, I'm gonna go up the stairs and just hide. Okay, we're gonna hide here, so I can talk. So, the reason that Fortnite is significant is, as you can see, all of Fortnite, in fact, you know what, I'll just risk getting killed. All of Fortnite is destructible. Every single building, every wall, across what is considerably larger than a 4x4 kilometer map. It's much larger than anything that you would see in, you know, even Battlefield Bad Company 2, and about the same size of what you would see maybe in Project Reality or even Squad. And as you know, Squad is built in Unreal Engine 4. Now, maybe some of you have already gotten ahead of me now, and you're realizing where I'm going with this, but Fortnite has a huge, large-scale, destructible environment across 4x4, possibly larger maps, with even city-sized areas that now has full support for destruction across the entire map. And it's built by the same people that built Unreal Engine 4, and this company also shares a lot of the networking optimizations and everything else that they do for their own games with the rest of the development community. So, I mean, while Fortnite itself is not obviously available for you to just, like, clone, obviously, Unreal Engine 4 is totally capable of doing all of this with 100 players. Let that sink in for a second. Let that sink in for a second. And this is something that we've actually been saying for a while. This is something that we were kind of like trying to get Squad and other... I mean, it's gotten to the point where somebody's just going to have to do it themselves, because relying on other developers to do stuff is like it's just not going to happen. Or if it does happen, it may not even be a good thing. But somebody... Hopefully, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, we're taking use of this technology as well, and we work with other small studios and indie developers such as yourselves exploring this technology. But the TLDR of all of this is what the future of Unreal Engine 4 games is very likely going to hold for everyone across all genres. If it is possible once, it is possible again. And unlike somebody like EA that keeps their engine, Frostbite, locked away from literally everybody else, Epic is dope enough to share their engine with the world. And I can't believe I didn't think of this until now, but this is what you can do. In fact, even myself, I was skeptical. I guess I still don't know the exact depth of what they did to achieve this in Unreal Engine, so I'm sure there's still a lot of work that will go into it. But I myself was skeptical when people were talking to me about, like, oh yeah, you know, like, it would be so cool if we could have, you know, large-scale destruction across, like, an entire freaking, like, small continent, basically. And I was like, man, you know, I'm not even sure if that's possible. Like, the networking optimizations that you'd have to do is, like, so significantly beyond what I can even comprehend. But now, looking at this, I'm like, well, okay. Epic did it, and they are also making a lot. In fact, a lot of people have already been benefiting from the updates that Epic has been making, from the progress they've... Oh, wait, hold up. Am I about to die? No, okay, I'm doing good. From the progress that they've made updating Fortnite. And that's incredible to me. In fact, it gets me really, really excited the more I think about it. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh my god, this could be the future. And obviously, right now, you know, like, this is very, I mean, it's very kiddie, you know. I mean, like if I just put down, I mean, it's like, it's very kiddie, right? Like, look, it's like kind of goofy and whatnot. But the point is, it's not about, you know, the effects. You know, it's actually, can you destroy this? Oh yeah, look at this. See? Literally destroy everything. Look at that. In fact, this is also probably a very similar system that has allowed Squad to have their FOBs, their like large-scale FOBs, which is another thing, you know, because like 4 years ago we were all talking to them about, like, well, if you guys have FOBs, like, why not just make the rest of the map destructible? And they were like, no, that's impossible. And we're like, okay. And then this comes out and we're like, oh wait, hold up. And even then, like, the FOBs themselves were like, well, you can pretty much build, like, you could have an empty map and fill it with FOB assets, and the game runs pretty well. So I don't know. Not going into anything about Squad, but with this, it really opens my eyes, and hopefully everybody else's eyes, as to what is possible in the Unreal Engine. Now, going further, one thing that has also been really, really elusive. In fact, I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. This is a big thing in the Unreal community, and a big thing for myself personally, because obviously we want this. But Unreal Engine 4 does not have very good support for replicated multiplayer vehicles. It has great support for characters, so you can actually whip up a game with, you know, infantry characters pretty well, because Epic has already done all of the work for their character blueprints, and you can pull from those classes and you can whip up a character that's networked and replicated and has prediction and everything, and it's awesome and it's great and it's just already done. Not so for vehicles, which is why there's actually not as many games in Unreal Engine 4 with vehicles, and the games that do have vehicles in Unreal Engine 4 are very hard to make. Well, I guess it depends on what exactly you're doing with the vehicles, but it's considerably more work to implement vehicles into a game in Unreal Engine 4 than it is to implement, basically normal infantry gameplay. Now, here's the kicker. You want to know what the kicker is? You want to know what the kicker is? For those of you that remember Unreal Engine 3, you may know that Unreal Engine 3 had a lot of games that had vehicles, which is kind of interesting, because I think that's one of the reasons that everybody is so confused, because they're like, well, wait, why is there so... Oh, wait, hold on, where am I? Oh, hey. Watch me, like, win this somehow, just because I'm literally total ranting. Unreal Engine 3 had support for vehicles because, what do you know it, Epic actually needed vehicles for their game in Unreal Engine 3, because their game in Unreal Engine 3 had vehicles. And they did a lot of the legwork that, well, not a lot. They did basically all of the... What is this? Is this like a thing? Search. What is this? Oh, okay. Dope. Am I gonna die now? Is this one of those things where I'm just gonna, like, die because I'm, like... I don't know what this is, or this, so I'm just gonna get rid of it and drink this, I guess? What? I don't know if this lasts... The shield thing? I have no idea. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, right, so... As you notice, Red Orchestra, the original Ozfront, back when it was, like, basically not much more than a mod, had vehicles in it. There was a whole bunch of games in Unreal Engine 3 that had vehicles. I mean, just look at, other games like, why can't I think of it? The space game that's in Unreal Engine 3. Come on, you guys know it. You guys know it. Angels Fall First. Thank you. You guys didn't tell me. I thought of it myself, but, I'm just going to thank you anyways, because I'm a nice person. But Angels Fall First. All these Unreal Engine 3 games that had vehicles. And you've got Unreal Engine 4, and there's only a small smattering of games that have vehicles, and the games that do have vehicles in Unreal Engine 4, their budgets are considerably higher. Like Squad needed like $500,000 in Kickstarter even just to like get vehicles implemented, as did a whole bunch. Now, there's actually a lot of progress being made in the Unreal Engine 4 community making vehicle systems from scratch that are available in the marketplace for communities to buy. And if that happens, that'll actually change a lot. In fact, that's kind of the premise that Harsh Doorstop was founded on, where it was like, oh, well, we could just, if we work together with the community, we can kind of do the same thing that big budgeted titles, just through basically crowdsourced development power instead of having to have a whole bunch of money thrown into the project. But, this is why everybody's really excited about Epic working on Fortnite, because what is Fortnite a main competitor to? Well, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which is actually, that's kind of a whole discussion in itself, because it is kind of hilarious how the engine, the creators of the engine of which PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds was founded, they were just like, yeah, you know what, we're just gonna take this idea and just do it ourselves. So, not going into that, because that's kind of, obviously there was a lot of drama surrounding that. That's basically the equivalent of like dad taking your girlfriend. Like that's basically what Epic did to PlayerUnknown. They were like, oh man, you got a really hot girlfriend. We're gonna date her. Wait, what? No, why would you? No. And then 2 years later, your mother-in-law is your girlfriend. She's coming over to Thanksgiving. And you're like, oh my fucking god, Dad, are you serious? Sorry, that's Epic and PlayerUnknown's relationship in a nutshell. But if Unreal Engine 4 if Epic develops vehicles, networked vehicles for 100 players in Fortnite, there is an excellent chance they are going to share that with the rest of the community. And if that happens, oh my goodness, there will be a renaissance of games in Unreal Engine 4 that have vehicles, on top of the fact that you will now also have the ability to do fully large-scale destructible environments. Isn't it a cool world that we live in? Isn't it? Isn't it a cool world that we live in? It is. That's a rhetorical question. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. So I have no idea if this video is going to get any views or not, because I guarantee you people are going to see like Fortnite in the title and be like, oh Jesus Christ, Blue Drake, please stop. But I don't know. I was playing it, and that's exactly what I was thinking. I was just like, oh my god. this could kind of change everything if it continues going in this route. And like, even though Fortnite is not exactly my kind of game, other than the fact, I mean, the building is pretty cool because it's basically just like building fobs and squad, just like on track. Oh no, God! Hold up, please, please don't do this to me. I don't wanna die. Look at all these guys. All right, hold on, I'm gonna get into this valley. All these guys have basically built up sniper towers. Please shoot at each other and not at me. Oh! Alright, well, that is it. That's my piece. Wait, hold up. How far did I get? What? Number 6? Oh my god. See, that's pretty good, right? For the fact that I didn't kill a single person. I think that was pretty good. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am pretty excited about this entire idea. I am pretty excited about the technological capabilities of Unreal Engine 4 and how Epic has expanded it to support this kind of stuff. But besides that, I will see you guys next time, and I love you. Goodbye. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as well, obviously. And then we'll probably do another live stream. Not of Fortnite, because I know you guys don't want to watch Fortnite. We'll do another live stream of something else. I've actually got a tasty little surprise for you today, if it gets ready by the time that I get done with it. Okay, alright. Love you guys.